If you want me to send you all the scenarios, the questions, the answers, the Kahoot, so you can practice on the laptop or on your phone, go to my channel, pick a membership. I'm Leon Clifton. This is ADR Training. Bus dimensions and weights. A single-decker bus is a maximum of 4.57 meters long. That's just rubbish, isn't it? Might even delete that question, it's just so silly. Outside turning circle of a bus cannot be more than As I said, of all these questions, there's always two answers you can just immediately eliminate it. Obviously not 45, that would be crazy. And obviously not 20 inches, that would be tiny. So you can just eliminate those two anyway, if you had no idea. And then you'd be left with a 50-50. Maximum weight of a non-articulated 3-axle is 26, yeah? And if it's articulated, it's 28 ton. Maximum weight of an articulated bus, we just done that 10 seconds ago, so I don't know what this person was doing. What is the maximum length of a 2-axle bus? Okay, that's something you're just going to need to learn. If you can't memorize that a 2-axle is 13.5 and a 3-axle is 15, just memorize one of them. So when it comes up, what's the maximum length of a 2-axle? You know it's 13.5. So if the question comes up, what's a 3-axle? Then you know it's not 13.5 because that's a 2-axle. And the other two you can probably eliminate. You'll get the correct answer. Yeah? So if you can't memorize them all, just memorize one. And then you'll have the answer to the other one. What is the maximum height of a 2-axle bus? So basically that question is just what's the maximum height of a bus, isn't it? What does MAM stand for? What does MAM stand for?
Maximum authorized mass?
Yeah, maximum allowed mass. Yeah. How do you know the height of a bridge? Good. Maximum length of a minibus is 8 meters. Listen, that question is never going to come up. It's never going to come up, but that's just good to know. Maximum length of a minibus is 8 meters. Quite long, isn't it? 8 meters. And to still call it a minibus. Good.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to read the questions. Joking aside, it's very important to read the question properly, yeah? Maximum width of a bus.
Just a quick question on this.
Yeah.
Somewhere in my notes, I have the maximum width of a bus is 2.55.
Yes.
The maximum width of a box truck
Yeah.
is 2.6.
Yeah.
But the maximum width of a flatbed was 2.55.
Yes, that's all correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Would the flatbed question not come up because I haven't seen a question?
No, they'll probably just say what's the maximum width of a truck, which would be 2.6.
So forget about 2.55 for a flatbed for the exam.
Yeah, I don't think the question's going to come up. Don't forget about it because it's accurate and it's correct. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't think the question's going to come up. See, because the question comes up, but the question does come up, what's the maximum width of a truck with an overload, with an overhang? And an overhang is 300 mil. So
Yeah.
2.6 with a 300 overhang is 2.9, yeah?
Okay.
But you can't have an overhang on a box, can you? So that question does actually make sense.
Okay, cool.
But it does come up.
All right, thank you.
A single decker can be tipped to 35 degrees because it's far more stable than a double decker. A double decker needs to be able to tip to at least 28 degrees tilt, shall I say, to 28 degrees.
Yeah, but Leon, given what you told us, I don't see anybody tipping that far with a wind like we saw on those.
But hopefully you'll never tilt that far. 28 degrees is quite extreme. But when they do a test on the bus, that's what they use as a guideline. If you was on a bus and it tilted 28 degrees, you'd have a heart attack. Maximum weight of an articulated bus.
So Leon, technically a driver could refuse to take people on at a stop because of their weight, because they know they're going to go put the mass over the law.
Yeah, of course. You can't exceed your GVW. So you calculate the weight of the cases and the amount of people and make sure they don't exceed it. That's why a lot of times when you go into a bus, you might have a 1 case maximum, yeah?
Okay.
Maximum height of a 2-axle has nothing to do with the axles. That's just a trick question. Inside turning circle can exceed. Maximum length of 3-axle is 15. 13.5, 15. Well done. That question comes up. Still thinks all 10 stone in weight on average. $15 ton is not the answer to any question I can think of. Okay? Where would you find the data plate on a bus? Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And like and subscribing to my channel helps other people like you find them. I'm Leon Clifton.